Hey guys, welcome back to Still Color. I'm Kevin, and this is my alone review of the new Tinashe album, 333 or 333. Not sure exactly how it's called. Okay, Tinashe, alternative R&B pop artist. She's back now, I believe, to be her fifth, maybe sixth album. Not exactly sure. And she's had quite an interesting journey in the music industry and with this sort of music that she's been able to put out. Leading up to this album, loads of people who have been a Tinashe fan obviously knows the issues that she had with her label, which ended up her now, being independent. And this album is an independent album that best encapsulates the sort of sense of freedom in the sonic choices that now she's made, and also makes this record a record for me that I enjoy to listen to. And we get that very much with the electronic dance influence with the records like Let Me Down Slowly, X, and Shy Guy, I believe, that creates such a sort of like nice, rich variety in terms of the sounds when listening to the album completely. And it is no different from what she's done in the past as well. I believe Joyride, the 2018 album, did have an element of differences in it. The only difference now is that we're getting it in a more cohesive fashion and with fantastic melodies, and that's best encapsulated also with the record like Bouncing, a beautiful euphoric record about just performing on stage and just enjoying that sense of performance. And again, it perfectly encapsulates the sense of freedom that she now has as an artist. And we get it again with other records like Small Reminders, which is like, the reminders, the small reminders about the small reminders in life. One of those interesting lyrics that she has, don't go chasing for it, it will come for you. And it's just so simple, but also so poignant. And we get a Small Reminders also best encapsulate her brilliant in terms of producing. It's a record of 3 to 4 different suits with 3 to 4 different melody, but it all comes together perfectly, just in the way that this album is sequenced. And that's some of the strong points, some of the great points about the album. The part that I feel like doesn't kind of make the album an amazing or a great album for me, or a classic album for me, can be some of its songwriting. I believe a record like Pasadena is a great encapsulation about it, about trying to sort of trying not to live the life of this sort of normal 9-to-5 life out in the suburbs, and instead choosing a different life. And it was an interesting record when I heard it as a single, but then placed in the context of this entire album, it sounds slightly a little bit misplaced as a record, though it still is a very good record in terms of its element, in terms of its sound, that gives it a great sense of variety. Also, another record I feel for me that kind of lets the album down is the record I Can See the Future. Sort of nice, sort of sexy R&B record, but also so much downwards moment from the record like Let It Go, which spring onto us with this beautiful different like melody that is almost like angelic in its own way. And then we go straight to I Can See the Future, which feels like a like what you would expect from her. But nonetheless, this album for me it's one of my favorite albums this year. I would definitely end up on my best list, and I'll give this album a 7. I think this is the first full-length sequenced album that I've got to enjoy from Tinashe, and I just can't now wait to hear what more she's got to offer. the brilliance of just how this album is sort of sequencing. The production for me is the strong point on this album, more so than the sort of cohesive themes and the songwriting in terms of where she's trying to get at. And it makes this album such a joy to sort of listen to. So yeah, guys, that is my review of the new Tinashe 333 album. What did you guys think? If you guys think it is an amazing, please comment down below. If you didn't like, or if you didn't like certain parts of it, please comment down below. Also, do check out like our alternative mix playlist. We've got a playlist, or pick a mix, sorry, on our Spotify playlist down below that have certain records by artists like FKA Twigs, for example, that kind of do incorporate electronic and R&B into her music, and loads of others that don't come up to my mind. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.